Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Things are boiling up, as on this side, Oburu Odinga is literally confused. He doesn't understand what the ODM needs as a party leader. Is trying to say three things at the same time. Number one, they are busy strengthening the ODM party. Number two, they are going to have their presidential candidate. Na wataenda peke yao kama ODM. Number three, they are either going to be in the government or form the government. Where is Oburu Odinga?
Those who want to or think or want to break ODM, it will never happen in my hands. We shall not allow ODM to be divided. We are going to move forward and make ODM stronger and stronger, so that when it comes to 2027, we are either going to go it alone or we are going to go with parties with which we negotiate and get a good deal to work together. That is what our party is all about. There is nothing like forming a party to be in the opposition. I'm not going to lead my party to the opposition. I'm going to lead my party to the government.
And then what are you delivering by being there? Is there anything you are delivering? You have become a choir and a chorus. I don't think there is any government that has killed its people more than the Ruto government in the history of Kenya. Kok onego ji of stress to jibedo abducted to kunwanku modhiye. High cost of living. But our people have been hoodwinked. And anyway, they are singing songs that we don't understand.
As at the same time, there is a filed petition, of course, against him. And this petition seeks his removal as the party leader because, according to Tabitha, she's claiming that the constitution of the ODM party was not followed. I want you to like this video first before we dive into this petition, and you do understand how Tabitha illustrated everything possible that is making them feel Oburu Odinga was not installed as the party leader as per the constitution of ODM party. Like the video, you comment and you share this video. I will appreciate you so much for that. Now, the letter of Tabitha reads, Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, Life Members Petition. Petition to the ODM National Elections Board. Reference, demand for the resignation of Honorable Oburu Odinga and restoration of eternal democracy. To the National Election Board of ODM. Introduction. We, the undersigned life member of Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, led by Honorable Rachel Tabitha, submit this petition in exercise of our rights as loyal, dedicated, and constitutionally recognized as life members of the party. Since its formation, ODM has been grounded in the ideals of constitutionalism, internal democracy, transparency, accountability, rule of law, and protection of members' rights. The values form the foundation of the ODM constitution and the legacy of our party leader, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Today, These values stand threatened. 2. Basis of the petition. It is with deep concern that we note actions and decisions attributed to Honorable Oburu Odinga and a select group of individuals and undermine the very principles ODM has defended for decades. The deliberate disregard for due process, violation of eternal democracy procedures, and failure to respect the rights of life, members signal, and dangerous departure from constitutional order of the party. Now, it is deep inappropriate for some leaders to speak with pride and boldly declare that they are legitimately in office, while the party constitution, particularly Article 622B, has been bluntly violated. Such defiance undermines the very principles of accountability, fairness, and respect for the process that our party stands for. Now, such conduct erodes public confidence, delegitimize party organs, contradicts the very rule of law that ODM has historically championed. ODM was built on behalf or on the belief that the safeguarding and following the Constitution and the rule of law. Today, many loyal members feel excluded, ignored, and sidelined in the party. Now, number 3, the demand of His Excellency Tabitha. She always calls herself that way. Honorable Tabitha, demanding, pursuant to the ODM Constitution, the principles of good governance, and the rights of party members, we hereby demand the following. Number 1, immediate resignation of Honorable Oburu Odinga from any and all party leadership positions he currently occupies for violating eternal democracy norms and undermining party cohesion. Number 2, convening of urgent National Delegate Convention, NDC, to deliberate on the current governance crisis, restore legitimacy to party structures, and reaffirm ODM's constitutional values. Number 3, full respect and resignation of live members and all ODM members. No, full respect and recognition of live members and all ODM members, including adherence to the constitutional rights, participation in party decision making, and protection from exclusionary practices. So, Honorable Tabitha wants Oburu Odinga to be kicked out so that the party can follow the due process as per the constitution of the ODM. Number 4, ultimatum. We respectfully but firmly notify the National Election Board that if the above actions are not undertaken within 30 days from the date of this petition, we, the undersigned live members of ODM, shall tender our resignation from the party as matter of principle in protest under the Raila school of thought against the ongoing violation of the constitutional order. Number 5, conclusion. ODM is more than an institution. It is a movement built on sacrifice, struggle, and unyielding quest for justice and democracy. We therefore expect the NEB to act promptly, impartially, and in full fidelity to the constitution of our party. The letter has been copied to the all media houses and ODM members. When Oburu Odinga was being given this position, I told you here, and I was very clear, Oburu Odinga is going to lead this ODM party into a forest. Number 1, we don't know what Oburu Odinga believes in. In fact, Oburu is one of those leaders in ODM that always got the favor from Raila Amolo Odinga. All along you've seen how Raila was leading the party, and you could test the leadership and quest of Raila Amolo Odinga. Today as we speak, the same Oburu doesn't understand what the ODM needs or what they want. At the moment the party is declaring they cannot have a presidential candidate, that for them they are weak and they are waiting for William Ruto's re-election. It shows a party that actually has lost their direction. Before Raila was declared dead, Raila maintained several times that they are not in the government. Number two, there was no coalition agreement in between the ODM and the UDA. At the moment, ODM party, led by Oburu and others, are pushing the ODM to go to have a coalition agreement with with the UDA. What is this they are going to put on the table? Because the strongness of the party is the members. And if the members are feeling like the leadership that has been installed is not favoring them, what can they do? Can Ida Odinga be part of this reconciliation? Because what I'm seeing, there's a mission of destroying ODM. Before 2027, they will be losing their members and some members of parliament, majority of them, who will say, okay, as per what you've seen, this ODM party is being controlled somewhere behind the scene, and you don't know who is this person. Of course, they will deny they don't know, but it is William Ruto. I've always said in this channel, and I will continue saying, for this time, ODM could have built themselves strongly for the 2027 general election, whereby they must have a presidential candidate. Let them have a presidential candidate. That come 2027, if they will decide to work with William Ruto, well and good, it is their decision. But at this time, the ODM is disorganized for them to start chanting and singing William Ruto to term. The strongness of the party is whereby when they are going to enter into a coalition, the principles are having strength there. For example, if Raila was still there, tungejua Raila kona strength fulani, Ruto kona strength fulani. Today as we speak, I debunk the leadership of Oburu Odinga. He's a leader that cannot even convince several members of ODM to go and support William Ruto. It was only Raila who could have come out and say, okay, this is our decision. And upon our consultation, this is our decision. At least Raila angepeleka kura zingine pale. But if you listen to Oburu Odinga, he's a leader that is confused. He doesn't understand what he's saying and actually totally confused. And again, this is the leader that ODM is bragging of, that they have a good leader that listens, a leader that cares about the issues of the people. But in reasons, there are several members of parliament who are trying to raise some issues here. Did Oburu installed in the office constitutionally as per the ODM constitution? But what you're being told is that mupende musipende, Oburu ni leader. What about 57 members of parliament who are not coming from Nyanza? You mean you are telling them, if you don't agree with Oburu, resign, leave ODM? At the moment these 57 ODM members of parliament are going to leave, then ODM is likely to be left with almost to 20 or 20 something members of parliament. It is so sad that ODM has distanced themselves from the people. Now they are listening to William Ruto. They are listening to conmen. They are listening to sellouts that will bring ODM, of course, down. But I've always said, and I will continue pining in this channel, we might be seen as petty. We might be seen like we are fighting ODM. But the truth is, come 2027, you'll come and testify that you are saying the truth. William Ruto has realized that this ODM party, if he's not going to interfere with it, he has no option but to go home. But still, He has no option to go home, whether he's with ODM or not. This is something that Edwin Sifuna said many times. William Ruto apenda asipende, akuwe na ODM asikuwe nayo, anaenda nyumbani. Hope Edwin Sifuna anastick na hiyo statement. But for what I'm seeing is like the ODM kuna mateke pale. And in fact, it is louder. Na wale hawaoni, hawataona. ODM kuna shida. Kuna watu wamejibrand mahali Luo Nyanza. Leaders. Saying, oh, haturudi kwa barabara. Hakuna mtu anataka muende kwa barabara. Hata mimi mwenyewe naongea hapa. Sitaki kurudi kwa barabara. But the question and what we are telling you, can you make ODM strong first? Take this ODM party back to the people. Let them decide. Come back strong with the people. But you are taking this ODM back to William Ruto. William Ruto is the one who is going to decide everything. Then at the end of William Ruto's decade, then ODM is going like that. Then you are bragging saying that this ODM will go beyond 2027. It will not. It will not. And that is why ODM has been there for the longest period of time. Since 2005. Almost 20 years. Reason being, the ODM party haijai kuwa kwa serikali. Ama haijai unda serikali sasa iseme party leader wa ODM ni president. Kwa sababu ingekuwa hivyo, wangeenda 2 term na ODM iende ikiendana. So the truth of the matter be said, Oburu Odinga cannot lead the ODM. And one day I'm going to be vindicated. You say what you say, ODM is Oburu Odinga is fit for that leadership. But even if you listen to him, he's a confused leader. He doesn't understand even what he's saying. And actually you can testify about that. Ujui anaongea nini, anasema nini, confused element. Mtu akiwa kwa kiti usingizi. Mulisema ati Raila analala, lakini Raila was so active than Oburu. In fact, hii watoto akina Raila wamebahatika sana kwa sababu ya mtoto yao Raila. Ruth Odinga ni women rep wa Kisumu. Oburu senator wa Siaya. Mtoto yake Winnie Odinga MP wa Yala. Because of the fight that Raila fought for them. Of course, defending them. But today, we are being given those who are being favored to lead the ODM. And we have people, like-minded people, who can lead the ODM. We have people like Simba Arati that are there. People like Babu Owino that are there. Eh? We have several individuals there in ODM that can lead ODM party. Then what are you saying? Ladies and gentlemen, drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video till we meet in another video.